Thank you, my little dumpling. Good afternoon. This is for all the dreamers out there. How do you extinguish the light of hope? How many of you or us in this remarkable gathering of forward thinkers have ever reflected upon what it means to be an American citizen? How does a parent who came to this country illegally with their small child or children in tow go about telling them that they are not Americans? What is the shock value when a student asks their parents for permission to get a driver's license only to find out they do not have a Social Security card? How does a young adult feel when finding out that the country he or she has pledged allegiance to every single day was meant for someone else, not them? When we no longer care about what happens to these families and allow deportation of these young minds to a country now foreign to them, we have extinguished their light of hope. How can a dreamer imagine the true meaning of freedom once they find out they are not considered Americans? When you and I speak of freedom, we are free to pursue our education and life's work to the best of our ability. It means we can worship as we wish and travel within and outside our country freely and can associate with and whom we wish and are able to voice our opinion without fear of reprisal. I also have a personal story. You see, I was not born in this country, and this great country we call America. I was born in Mexico, and my parents were not American citizens. They were both Mexican nationals. My father came to this country first, and at that time he was able to petition to bring my mother, myself, and my sister to this wonderful place called America. I took advantage of every opportunity afforded an American citizen, and yet something was missing in my life. I had become involved in my union and was elected to the executive board of the Communications Workers of America, Local 9400. Oftentimes at the beginning of a local union meeting, I was called upon to lead my sisters and brothers in the Pledge of Allegiance. One day I shared with one of my executive vice presidents how I felt in not being true to our country because I had not taken the time to pursue my American citizenship. Maxine Habry, a beautiful African-American woman whom I shall never forget, admonished me in a manner that was touching in what made American citizenship and what it meant to her. Because of her, I started taking classes, and within a short period of time, I was accepted and took the oath of citizenship. Thank you. In doing so, for the first time, I truly understood the promise of America. As I uttered the oath of allegiance, it felt as if my thumb and forefinger were touching the hem of our nation's most cherished symbol, the American flag. My light of hope rose from a glimmer to a very bright light. Many of you are not familiar with the oath of allegiance every new citizen gives upon their acceptance to our new home called America. I want to share just some of it with all of you. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce all allegiance and fidelity to my foreign prince, to any foreign prince, state or sovereignty of whom or which I heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will hear true faith and bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by law, that I will perform the work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Sisters and brothers, we must not deny the dream of opportunity to the young adults who came to this country as children. They are loyal and deserve every opportunity we can grant them. This includes creating a path for citizenship, not only for them, but for their parents as well. They bring with them, thank you, they bring with them new hopes and new dreams, new ideas and new optimism about our future. This will make us much stronger as a people and as a nation. You have once again demonstrated your faith in me and my leadership in re-electing me as your vice chair of this great party of democracy. I have traveled far in my lifetime, and it would not have been possible if I had not pursued the pathway to citizenship and what that afforded me. From the bottom of my heart, I thank all of you for everything that you have done, writing those letters, telephone calls, and personal meetings with our members of the House of Representatives to stand up and do what America is known for, standing with the oppressed and providing opportunity for a better life. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you so much.
Yes.